Hi, Nate Shortsleeve here again. This will be a shorter video, I promise. This is Corgi. Corgi is a Flixel project that I created. It uses Photon Storm's power tools, and I used Flash Develop as an IDE. I tried to start experimenting with vehicles in my game projects. Um, I used a abstracted entity management system as well as controllers, or separate controllers for each type of entity to implement differences between what entity a player possesses and managing that and all the responsibilities thereof. So what you're seeing on the screen is not my art. The only thing that I made was this little dude and his animation. So funny. You may have seen him in other projects, but this little guy, I'm very proud of. Anyway, so you'll see that if I push A and D, I can move left and right. S doesn't do anything, but up uses this imaginary jetpack that I implemented. It uses a Flixel or a Power Tools. I don't remember which one. This was a while ago that I implemented this, so please bear with me. It uses a function that is included to shake the screen buffer. So you see a little bit of shaking going on. If you look over here near the wall, you see that the wall is kind of like bouncing around. It's probably easiest place to see it. But when I hit the jetpack, it shakes the screen, obviously. So I have this movement. I can shoot in all directions and do the normal cool stuff that you would expect in this style of video game. But as you may have noticed, if I push the M key, I switch to another vehicle, and my behavior changes. So this entity has different physical properties and a different controller. The functions are the same for the controller, but the events sent to the rest of the code base do different things from the controller. So I have a much slidier experience here when I'm running around with this mech. You'll see it's probably not conducive to good mech design. And if I push the jetpack key, the mech being much heavier as an object requires much more lift in order to get it off the ground. And also, you may be able to hear my keyboard. After I fall a bit and gravity takes over, since it's just much heavier, I'm still pushing the W key to try to lift my dude, and it's trying to overcome the force of gravity and the acceleration of the mech towards the imaginary Earth here, and it's not having it, and it still collides with the ground because it just can't overcome it. There we go. I overcame it. Awesome. So yeah, that's this is my mech demo here. I can switch back to the pilot and the mech at any time I want. Here, whoa, whoa, whoa. In theory, you would probably just have like this other sprite that shows the mech somewhere in the background, and then you just like collide with that entity, and then it gives you the option to switch at that point. But I decided to move on after this little demonstration. Okay. I also implemented a survival game, which is completely separate but uses the same technology. Here we go. Different key set. Okay, got it. I'm using the up, down, left, right arrow keys. I don't have a jetpack in this one, or a like restart functionality. So basically, you just survive as long as you can. I have this nice particle system shooting out. I did not write the particle system. I use the particle system in Power Tools, which is very handy. Part of the reason that I decided to play around with this is because a lot of the tools for making video games are already made for you here. I've had a lot of experience trying to make those tools in the past, and I wanted to see what the other side was like. This is a very hard game to play that I made. This is not balanced accordingly. I am realizing. It's quite difficult. You see, I'm actually colliding with these entities. They don't do. I don't think they do any damage to me, but the little energy balls they're shooting at me do. So I can probably jump on them, and you'll see the force that I'm exerting on them actually affects their movement. When I jump on them, they move down. Let me get this guy. Okay, he moved up. Yeah. And when they explode, they actually explode into green pixels. This is really hard. So these two demonstrations are going to be on my website. Feel free to play around with them, see how long you can last in this little one. This is I can't last more than 10 seconds in this one. Thanks for watching. This has been Corgi.